Hello my friends, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you are new. My name is Erin. Today we are doing my August TBR slash the videos that you have to look forward to from me this month. I basically disappeared in July, and that was because July was just really busy and really hot. I know that sounds dramatic, but I was participating in 3 readathons in the whole month of July. I participated in Summerween. I participated in the Tarot Readathon. I was a co-host for the Swords team, and then I was the Pisces mentor for Sunrise on the Readathon, and I was just reading like so much. I read 27 books in July, and I was just like really focused on reading. It was so hot here, and I just had no motivation, and then I lost all the footage for a reading vlog that I did for all 3 readathons. The footage was not usable, and I was so devastated that I kind of lost motivation, and I was trying to figure out if it was a camera problem or if it was just like a fluke. It was a whole mess, so I just kind of I think the heat and losing the footage just made me so depressed that I was like, I'm gonna take a small break. And so I just read and read and read and did nothing else. August, I think, is gonna be more laid back. I have content that I'm excited and ready to do. I have books I'm really looking forward to reading. I'm also going to try to participate in Jan Agaton's Full Moon Readathon. I love Jan. I did this readathon last year, and I'm hoping to do it again. So I also have my TBR picked out. I have my reading journal spread right here and like my TBR filled out. So I'll be referring to that at times because I don't remember everything I picked out. But anyways, that was a lot of chit chat, a lot of just housekeeping stuff. I'm excited for this month. We're getting close to my favorite time of year. This is basically October for me. This is fall now, even though it is technically summer. I do have some summery reads that I'm going to try to squeeze in before summer is over. But otherwise, I'm just getting excited for fall and looking forward to summer ending. Now, enough chit chat. We are gonna get talking about my TBR and what I'm planning to read. Will I stick to these books? Who freaking knows? Whatever, let's just go with it. So I am doing the Buzzwordathon this year. I tried to do it last year. I kind of failed, but I'm doing really good this year. 2 prompts because there is a prompt for the title and prompt for the cover. I don't have a book for the title prompt. It's with. I just don't think I have a book on my TBR with the word with. I cannot find one. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments down below, because I think I'm gonna have to get something off of Libby. But for the cover challenge, it's transportation, and I think I'm gonna go with Sky Daddy by Kate Folk. All I know about this one is the main character is like into planes, and I mean like sexually into planes. I don't know what to expect from it, but I really enjoyed Kate Folk's short story collection Out There. I gave it a 4.5, I think, almost a 5. It was one of my favorite reads last year, so I'm really hoping that I like this one. I've seen some mixed reviews about it, but I am looking forward to giving it a try for myself. So I am still on my Greek mythology kick. I am going to probably pick up Stone Blind by Natalie Haynes this month. This is the next one that I think I'm going to read. I'm trying to get all my Greek mythology books read this month. I believe I have 4 more on my TBR that I really want to get to. I want to do a video compiling them, ranking them, talking about them, giving you like short reviews. I don't know. If you are into that and you want to see a video dedicated to all the Greek mythology books I've read so far this year, please let me know on like what kind of video you'd like to see, because I just love Greek mythology, and I'm really devouring it, and I like want to talk about it and film a video. So if you are interested, please let me know. But this is going to be about Medusa, who is one of my favorite characters in Greek mythology. I've heard that a lot of people didn't love this because it's told from different point of views, and I don't think it's solely centered around Medusa from what I've heard. So I do know that going into it, but I'm still really excited because I think it sounds good and I want to give it a try. I just want to read more Greek mythology, so this is probably going to be the next one on my TBR that I tackle. As for like summary books that I'm not reading for any particular reason, I'm just reading them because I want to get them off my TBR before summer's over. Ali Hazelwood's Problematic Summer Romance. I know this is a age gap romance. I've heard really good things about it. I've heard that the age gap is done really well and it's not icky or anything like that. I really enjoy Ali Hazelwood, and I think I've liked everything I've read from her. I don't think I've disliked anything. I've only read 3 books. Love Hypothesis, Love on the Brain, and Deep End, but I've enjoyed all of them, so I'm really looking forward to this one, and I think it'll just be a fun, easy peasy summer read that I don't really have to think super duper hard about while I'm reading it. Obviously, I'm going to continue a series that I've been loving, and that is Summer's End by Juno Black, which is a shady hollow mystery book. These are so fun. They are so fun. It's like Zootopia and Animal Crossing, but with a murder mystery, and it's just so fun. It's a fun read. It's not anything wild or super complex for my brain. It's not something that I have to think super hard about. I will say that the mysteries haven't been as good since the first book. I haven't found them to be super jaw-dropping or really twisty. I feel like I've solved all the mysteries pretty easily. So it's a little disappointing, but I love the atmosphere. I love the characters. I love the focus on food and just the cozy, comfy vibes. They're just so fun and easy to consume, and I think this is the last one out. I could be wrong, but this is the last one I own, so I'm hoping to read this before August is over because I really want to read it in the summertime. I feel like that's just, it just makes the vibes better when you're reading it during the season because everything just aligns really well, so I am looking forward to getting to this one. A book that I've seen a lot of people talking about that I just recently picked up is We Ride Upon Sticks by Quan Berry. I have seen so much love for this book. I believe Kayla from Books and Lala, who also runs the Buzzwordathon, I believe she really likes this book, and it's about a hockey team in 1989 whose like descendants from people during the Salem witch trials, and they're from Massachusetts and they want to win the finals, so they're gonna like tap into like witchcraft. I think that's what this is. I'm not sure. I didn't read too much about it, but I love anything witchy, and I love books set in the 80s or the 90s. I just think that's really nostalgic. Well, I was born in the 90s, so that's nostalgic, but I think the vibes of the 80s are really good. So I don't know. It just sounds like a lot of fun. This book is also really heavy. The one that I got, the copy is like heavy duty, so it could be a weapon or a book. A book that I am probably gonna read in the next few days because I'm currently filming a video that should be up this week, I think, hopefully, as long as all goes to plan. But I'm going to probably put this in the vlog, and that is Salt Bones by Jennifer Givon. I have read, what is it? River Woman, River Demon, it's up there. I read that book by this author, and I was pleasantly surprised. From what I know, I did not look too hard into this because, you know, I like going into books blind. This is a Persephone and Demeter retelling. I think it's involving a woman that's gone missing. Yeah, a local girl goes missing. And it just says 3 women in one twisted family race for answers. It's a retelling of Persephone and Demeter set in the Mexicali borderlands. Yeah, I was kind of sold by the Persephone Demeter retelling because, again, I've been in my Greek mythology era, so I thought this sounded really interesting. I've had good luck with this author in the past. I like books that deal with missing people, and it just sounded like something I would enjoy. So this is gonna get read very soon because, again, I'm putting it in the video that I'm currently filming right now, which you should see soon. I have another video planned, another reading vlog, and 2 books that I am going to read for it are very different from each other. So I'm not going to tell you what the video idea is, but I am going to tell you what the books are, and I want you to guess if you can tell how they're going to fit into one reading vlog, okay? This is kind of a fun little game. One of the books is If We Survive This by Raquel Marie. This is a YA zombie apocalypse. Yeah, so the main character has a big fear of death, and there's a rabies mutation that turns people into zombies. So this book is going into a vlog with Phantasma by Kaylee Smith, which is a romantasy. So the main character, Ophelia's mom, has been murdered, and she gets like all this debt that her family's in, and her sister decides to go into this competition called Phantasma, and Ophelia knows that she needs to save her sister, so she also goes into the competition, and if you win the competition, which is very, very rare, I guess contestants usually die, you get granted 1 wish if you survive. So these 2 are going in a vlog together. There are other books in the vlog, obviously, but there is a reason why these 2 would be in one vlog together. So if you can guess the reason, I will be so excited and so impressed. So please let me know in the comments if you can figure it out. And then lastly, of course, is my TBR for the full moon readathon, which I have here. So I'm gonna reference that. So the first one is Weapon, 400-page book. I'm hoping to read Phantasma during the full moon readathon at like the same time. This is over 400 pages, so I'm hoping that it will just count. Involves death. Most of the books that I'm reading for the readathon involve death, so I could literally pick any of them. For the prompt that is creepy, I'm going to go with Night Watcher by Daphne Wollstonecraft. This is a newer release. This is like a thriller horror. I think it like leans in between both of them. And it says, Nola Strait, a late night call-in radio host in Portland, Oregon, which you can probably guess why I picked it. I'm from Oregon. Any book set in Oregon I get really excited about. Listens to stories of hauntings and cryptic sightings for a living. But one foggy, wet evening, when a caller describes an eerie scene that triggers memory of Nola's escape from a serial killer years before, she becomes fearfully aware that he's back to finish what he started. This sounds right up my alley. I love books set in the Pacific Northwest. I love books dealing with serial killers, so I am so excited for this one, and it does sound creepy, which is why I'm using it for that prompt. For the prompt 8, which is a title that has 8 words in it, I'm going with Every Time I Go on Vacation Someone Dies by Catherine Mack. This is a murder mystery that I've heard so many people talk about, and I've heard if you enjoyed Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, I might enjoy this because they have like a similar feel to them in storytelling, and I adored Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. That is one of my favorite mystery books. This is about an author who is going on vacation to write the book where her main character is gonna get killed off, but then the person that inspired her main character actually dies. I think this sounds so good, and I think it's going to be a perfect like summary read as well. For slow burn or slow pace, I'm going with Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt. This is a romance book. I think this is about parents who are driving their son up to college, and on their road trip back, they like re-fall in love, reignite the romance, the chemistry. I'm excited. I've heard really good things about this author and this one, and it also takes place in like the Pacific Northwest, which again, I love. For Bring Book Back to Life, or a book that's been on my TBR for over a year, I'm gonna try to read Silver Nitrate by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I love her so much, and this book has been staring me on my shelf, like staring me down on my shelves. It has been waiting for me to read it, and I don't know why I keep putting it off. I think it's because it's like a historical horror, but I've read more of them now and I feel more confident in my ability to enjoy it, so I'm hoping I'm hoping I like this one. I think this is about a cursed film. I honestly forgot what it's about because it's been sitting on my TBR for 2 years now. I feel so bad about this one. This one is about an ugly cover but an intriguing premise, and I feel so bad. I don't mean this in such a negative way because it's not necessarily an ugly cover. It's just really bland, like compared to other books on my shelves. There's just not a lot going on. So I'm going with Wayward Sons by Hamlin Bird. It's just like a, it's just simple. It's got nothing going on, you know, like there's hardly anything on it. So I don't mean that it's like ugly. It's just, you know, really plain. And that's okay, plain and simple. I actually don't know what this is about because there is nothing on the back. It's just like a little excerpt. I don't know the plot of this at all, but it was sent to me by the author. It's on my 25 for 2025 list. Oh, it's intriguing. It's a small little book. It also takes place during 1980 something, so I'm hoping that the not knowing anything about it is intriguing enough to make me fall in love with it. And then the last book on my TBR and the last book that I'm reading for the full moon readathon is Trickster. Will probably have twists. I'm going with Midnight is the Darkest Hour by Ashley Winstead. This is also on my 25 for 2025. I've had it for a really long time on my TBR. I haven't liked anything from this author in the past. I think I've read 2 other books from this author and I gave them around 2.5 stars. I've heard this compared to Twilight. I honestly don't even know what this is actually about. A killer haunts a small southern town and 2 outcasts, the preacher's daughter and the boy from the wrong side of the tracks, hold the key to uncovering the truth. So like a mystery. So I'm assuming it'll have some twists and turns. And you know, I've heard not great things about this, and then I've heard people love it, so I'm really not sure what to expect, but I am hopeful that maybe this will be the Ashley Winstead book I actually enjoy. Alright friends, that is it for my August TBR, my plans for videos. I'm sure I'll put some other videos out during the month. Those are just the videos that I'm planning at the moment and are putting like all my effort into right now. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. Any videos that you would like to see from me in the future, this month, in the fall, whatever, just let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this very chatty, rambly, update, heavy kind of TBR video, please let me know. Give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We can become friends, talk about books, horrifying books, thrilling books, romance books, manga, fantasy, all kinds of fun stuff. And with that being said, I hope you're having a great day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!